is November 26, 2019. I have a 24-year-old patient, a female. Her chief concern is none. Patient ID 4567. Hi, Michaela.
Hi.
I'm Jenna. Nice to meet you. I want to thank you for coming in and participating in our 5-day food analysis diary. I reviewed your medical, dental, social history, and everything came back in with normal limits. I've also reviewed your extraoral and intraoral examination, and everything also came back in within normal limits. Fabulous. So the purpose of this is just to see the food that you're eating, drinking, and how that can play a role into our oral health, how it can affect our mouth. So after reviewing your caries risk assessment, I determined that you are at a high risk for caries, cavities, due to the pop intake. Some of the foods that you have been eating has some hidden sugars, and we'll go over all of that. And your plaque index score, which kind of shows me where the plaque is accumulating on your teeth, it was at about 15%, and we want that at about 10 or lower percent. So reducing the plaque on our teeth by brushing and flossing and the foods that we eat is essential for our oral health, just so that plaque doesn't accumulate into cavities. So taking a look at the food that you've been eating, some foods like Mountain Dew has 46 grams of sugar. The Coke also, there are some hidden sugars like milk has 12 grams of sugar. You wouldn't think milk does. And then like granola bars also have hidden sugars, and like mixed fruit, a fruit cup also has 18 grams of sugar. So just by looking at the food that we're eating, can accumulate into cavities. So our cavities chart, so microorganisms, so like plaque and bacteria, along with tooth resistance of how well that tooth healthy-wise. Salivary factors, dry mouth can also play a role, and then our diet, cariogenic diet, all play a role into cavities. So the pop is acidic. We want our mouth usually at about a 7, that's neutral, so pop is really acidic. And then some ways to make that more of a neutral environment is to drink fluoridated water after drinking pop, and not drinking out throughout the day. Kind of have that mainly at meals, which I see that you do that, so that's great. But the frequency of how many pops a day also play a role into that as well. I reviewed your x-rays and your perio chart. I determined that you're class 1, so that's good. We have that healthy bone level. We have, good tissue, no active cavities, and to maintain that is good brushing, flossing, mainly focusing that at night, so we're not sleeping with that. We have a drier mouth when we sleep, so we're not rinsing away all that bacteria and all the pop that we're drinking throughout the day. Is there anything that you think you could do to benefit your oral health after talking about this stuff today?
I definitely think reducing the pop intake. I did not realize how much sugar 1 can of pop actually had in it.
Right.
So
It does. Done.